as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 6-10.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out toward left. Jeffers is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, Kevin Biggio is certainly a guy they expect to turn things around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Marcus Simeon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Recently, he hit the 40 home run mark for the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he takes ball one. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 21 homers and 84 runs batted in. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. The Twins coming up. No score. Robbie Ray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0. is swung on and missed, strike one. Ray is sitting on 49 career pitching victories coming into this one, so potentially looking for number 50 here. Fouled away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271, 31 homers, and an even 90 RBIs. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third.
A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton right now. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Simeon has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ready with the 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Randall Grichik, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, and even 20 home runs and 79 RBIs. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. way outside. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Shot toward right center. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 11.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him.
0-1.
Now a throw over, runner back safely. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Grichik leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Number 31 for him on the season as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
No balls and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Now the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First delivery to him. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, the left fielder,
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bichette at third with 2 away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffers. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Ryan Jeffers.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Three and one now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Fouled off. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
1-strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 now to the Twins' leadoff man. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Up next is Danny Jansen, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Into the box, Randall Grichik, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. It's sharply. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
So next to hit is Cavan Biggio. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And the pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit
The
next.
shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
You don't see a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Two and one now. Has a look, now the pitch. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Donaldson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. One and 0. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. Right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside ball one.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Joe Panik. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Heading for second is Panik. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Nope.
That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the next to bat will be Marcus Simeon. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now here's the first offering. To short, hit hard, scooped up, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Fouled off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano, struck out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. The next twin up, Ryan Jeffers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down go the Twins in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping up is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Randall Grichik at the plate now. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Kepler.
The first baseman.
Now the
Max
pitch.
Kepler.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And here in the season's final month, we give you a look there at where these guys
Now
sit in the
batting,
division
center
standings.
fielder, Byron Buxton.
Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
1 out, nobody on. And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air to center field. Under this one is Grichik, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now at the plate, here is Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Buxton stands at second with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Cavan Biggio stepping up now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Oh, he makes the stop. He is out.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
Reined in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The designated hitter, Joe Penn.
Next will be the designated hitter, Joe Panik. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. So stepping in is Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
2-0.
Three and 0 now. Ryan Jeffers would be next. Three and 0 pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Anthony Castro takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Ryan Jeffers will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Jorge Alcala will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Stepping in once again is Bo Bichette. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Marcus Simeon is on deck. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Next up, Marcus Simeon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. 2 out, nobody on. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Over to first, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now it'll be Max Kepler. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. uplifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Now the first pitch.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Up next for Minnesota.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and here's Donaldson. He's set, and the pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Rocket to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now back, number 9.
Into the box, Danny Jansen. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard liner to center field, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Next, it'll be Randall Grichik. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Now the 2-0.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Caleb Fieldbar takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Cavan Biggio, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. The 0-1.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. Lifted down the line in left. Jeffers is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still tied 1 apiece. Ross Stripling comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next to stand in is Nelson Cruz. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a two-run homer down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Twins came through when it mattered in the ninth. On the way to the win, Caleb Thielbar gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.